So I'm Dave Bentz here from the Highway Safety Network and North Central Regional DUI Enforcement Program. I'm a Shillington-born and raised kid, so Community Days to me, it signals the start of summer, and traffic safety people across the Commonwealth really want to get the traffic safety message out. Two things that kind of combine: aggressive driving and drunk driving, impaired driving. And so we just want to give the public some general pointers on how to avoid that, what to do if they see it, and most importantly, how to be safe while they commute this summer, come to carnivals like Community Days, or even just go on family vacation. Our first speaker today is Assistant District Attorney Jordan Fegley from the Berks County District Attorney's Office.
Good morning. Jordan Fegley, Berks County District Attorney's Office. Historically, we have seen an uptick in drunk driving and aggressive driving over the summer months. In the next few months, we're going to see aggressive enforcement by law enforcement here in Berks County. Last year, we had over 6,600 aggressive driving crashes nationwide. That resulted in over 400 significant injuries and over 121 deaths. Regarding DUI, we're going to have aggressive enforcement on DUI details. In Pennsylvania, driving with a blood alcohol concentration over 0.08 is a DUI. DUI results in a lot of crashes every year. It results in a lot of injuries and deaths. Additionally, it results in huge economic loss to the driver and the Commonwealth. So local law enforcement will be on the look for aggressive driving and DUI in the next few months.
Thanks, Jordan. Following that up, Chief of the Coomer Township Police Department, Chief Madison Winchester.
Hi, thank you. So I just wanted to touch base on a couple different topics. One would be aggressive driving and road rage, and then also just follow up a little bit with some DUI information. So aggressive driving is a real problem right now, and it becomes even more of a problem in the summer when more motorists are on the road. And oftentimes, if alcohol is introduced, aggressive driving can turn into road rage, but it's very dangerous. And just some tips to avoid aggressive driving, or to when you encounter an aggressive driver. It's the same tips I give any new motorist, but it's the same tips that even motorists have been driving for years and years should follow. If you encounter an aggressive driver, one of the first things I would say would be to pull over safely and allow that aggressive driver just to pass you if they're behind you. Oftentimes that's how aggressive driving starts, whether they're on your bumper. If you look in your rearview mirror and you see a driver right behind you and you can't see their headlights, they're too close to you. So the easiest and best thing to do would be just to pull over. Let them pass safely. Don't let your ego or pride get in the way. Just let them pass. If they continue to drive aggressively, make any gestures at you, the safe thing to do is just to ignore them. Do not make eye contact with them. Allow them to pass. If you would like to report it to police, which we encourage you to do so, we tell motorists not to follow anybody. We don't need you to follow anybody. Just pull over safely and call the police. Call 911. If you can get a description, that's great. If you can get a location, that's even better, of where they're traveling, the aggressive driver is traveling towards. But the most important thing to remember is to not engage the aggressive driver. Don't make any gestures towards them, and don't follow them. Because if you follow an aggressive driver, chances are then you're going to be driving aggressively and you're going to be breaking the law. And then that could turn into a road rage incident, which is totally different than aggressive driving. Road rage is often a criminal offense and arrestable. And we want to avoid road rage at all costs. People engaging in road rage lose control of their emotions. And when you lose control of your emotions, bad things happen, especially when you're in a vehicle. It's very dangerous. And oftentimes, the road rage motorists can affect yourself and others on the road, not only themselves. Those are some of the safety tips that we give when you encounter an aggressive driver. And also, if you see someone that you believe might be under the influence of alcohol, controlled substance, and driving, the safest thing to do is to distance yourself from them, pull over safely, and call the police. Call 911. If you don't have to have concrete information that they are, but if they are under the driving erratically, not using turn signals, driving aggressively, swerving, if they appear to be distracted or under the influence, then call us. We'll take it from there, and we'll make sure that everything it remains anonymous, and that we do our job, which is to remove individuals who are DUI off the street. Thank you.
And our final speaker today is David Everly from the Highway Safety Network.
Good morning. Be brief. The only thing I want to point out is all impaired driving, both alcohol, drug, and combination of alcohol and drugs, crashes, injuries, fatalities, property damage, and even arrests are 100% avoidable, because it's the motorist that makes the poor choice to drive while impaired. So again, use a designated driver, or Lyft or Uber, or park your vehicle and stay with a friend if you're at a picnic or a party, and find alternate transportation. Thank you.
So that'll conclude our message for this summer. But the final thing that we want to leave everybody with, your best defense against these aggressive drivers or an impaired driver is certainly your seatbelt. And we always like to leave people with the message, wear your seatbelt as though your life depends on it, because it truly does. Thanks. Have a safe summer.